Dobry wieczór. Powinno działać. Nie spodziewam się, żeby wywalało, ale nie, jak już, to nie będzie się to działo tak często. Mam nadzieję, że będzie śmigać. Włączę sobie podgląd na telefonie, a na kompie wyłączę. To jeszcze lepiej powinno chodzić. A, będę miał na fonie. A mamy te eliksiry. I mamy je jednocześnie wypróbować.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Muggle money makes no sense to me at all.
Póki co powinno śmigać. Czuję, że gra dobrze chodzi. Ale nie wiem jak stream. No, serio on tu nie wskoczy? No ja pierdzielę, o. Zacina, nie zacina? Jest płynnie? Bo gra mi płynnie chodzi. Już aż za dobrze bym powiedział. Piu, piu. No to musimy poszukać wrogów w takim razie. Dobra, to potem napiszę.
Hey! Listen!
Napiszę raper potem, no. Jak myślałem właśnie, że zajęty jesteś. Ówki. One tu fajnie wyglądają. To ciężko. Jakbym tak podniósł.
Levioso. Incendio.
O nie, nie.
Levioso. Lumos.
Kurde, no fajne oczka mają. No ciężko jest.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
No nie mogę, no. Szkoda, że tu trybu fotograficznego nie ma. Pufek. Popatrz na mnie. Serio nie przewalę tego? No tak, tak, no na tej wersji można grać już od wczoraj. A my kupiliśmy przepis, no tak, my musimy zrobić ten eliksir, my jeszcze go nie mamy.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Haha, combo! O. A to idziemy robić eliksir do Hogwartu. Ta sala jest tu gdzieś? Tak.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Tu.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion.
No
Heard
kontakt,
him
Robert,
talking about
kontakt.
taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
To ten ziomek, dla którego piórko daliśmy, ale nic się nam nie stało. On zrobił fajne fajerwerki. No to robimy. A mogę jeszcze inny robić? Nie. O nie. Już nie zrobię. Mamy tylko jedną próbę. Jeszcze ten. No, on planował jeszcze tu wpaść do mnie właśnie na tym urlopie. No, chyba będzie jechał znowu do Polski. mogę sobie tych porobić? Mogę. 15 sekund. Kurde, że to tak trzeba czekać. Fajnie by było, jakbym ja mógł to mieszać czy coś, a tu nic nie robię. Ja samo robię. Tylko jak mieliśmy lekcję pierwszą, to coś tam mieszaliśmy i tak dalej. Powinniśmy expa też dostawać za to przynajmniej. No, a musimy to wypróbować. To co? Do zakazanego
That was
lasu.
it.
Chyba że mamy jakąś tam misję. Nie. No, zakazany las jest, no tutaj. Dość tu cicho.
Lumos.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Coś tam jest.
Plans must be carefully and strategically laid out. Haste is a fool's chariot. I shall not allow the very life of me to be held ransom of merciful recklessness.
17 level. Mamy skupienia. Dobra, mamy jeden po każdym spróbować, no to go.
You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend. You need to watch for the birds you set out for. Not follow them. Many mere pigeons crosses your path.
Excellent.
Walka!
Cost us a ransom. We had
Accio.
incendio.
Levioso.
Czary! Dobra, gdzie twoi koledzy? Tam na górze. Szybko, bo mamy eliksiry.
Levioso. Accio.
To pij.
Incendio.
A tu co jest? Też wilk.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Dobra, możemy już lecieć do szkoły. Ej, wszystko jest w porządku nadal? Działa? Halo, napiszcie mi, czy płynnie chodzi, czy nie ma lagów, czy coś przycina. Bo ja nie mam podglądu, tylko tyle co na telefonie, ale tak jak spojrzę, to jest git. Ale wy dłużej patrzycie. I cóż to?
Revelio.
Co to jest? Dziwne, dobra. Lecimy do szkoły. Ale no działać działa, ale czy jest idealnie, czy coś jest nie tak, bo wszystko można szybko naprawić. Jednym kliknięciem można, nie wiem, podgłośnić, ściszyć i będzie lepiej, nie? No właśnie, zaktualizowałem te sterowniki graficzne. Bo wczoraj aktualizowałem i dzisiaj wyszły znowu nowe. I teraz lepiej to chodzi coś. Czyżby gra została naprawiona? W sensie sterowniki. Przy loadingach może zacinać, ale to nawet i mi przycina ta animacja.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Zniknął. Dzień dobry, ja na lekcję. Mapę i wciskając F. Aha, F czekaj. Poczekaj tutaj, aby przesunąć czas dnia na noc lub z noc na dzień. Tak. O, od razu się lekcja zaczęła. Dzień dobry, pani
How are your
profesorku.
assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Dobra.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
To jest atakujący. No proszę.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Fajne. Została nam chyba jedna misja. No cześć, Don. Witam ponownie. A przejdziemy się tam.
You can't imagine How inconvenient travel.
What does it matter whether we...
Ile mamy zaklęć? No tylko tyle. W sumie. 8. Znaczy 8 plus te takie z umiejętności. Kurde, jakby to powiedzieć, no z punktów, które rozdaliśmy. Na przykład jak używam, mamy jeszcze Protego, czyli tarcza. Revelio, co nam odkrywa wszystko. A jak Protego użyję dobrze i odbiję pocisk, to walę w kogoś drętwotę. No i jeszcze mamy tutaj na przykład kapustę, która nam pomaga i gryzie innych. Jest OP ta kapusta. No to niech da John albo Beata. Ja nie chcę altabować. Bo dobrze gierka chodzi.
If we were simply taught antidotes to common poisons...
Dobry dzień.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
No nie gadaj, że oni muszą mieć też kurde moda na tym.
Please. Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it?
Ktoś ci tam klawiaturkę
Let's see how
popsuła.
well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school
Do
broom.
mnie. Up. Ez.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now,
Latamy.
for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one
brilliant.
piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
A tak trochę dziwnie się lata.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
A, dobra, można jeszcze szybciej? A nie. Let's go!
Nice day for a flight!
Ha! Good. I've got this.
To jeszcze szybciej.
The
Dajcie
old
mi
boathouse.
Nimbusa
Wish you
2000.
could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Ja
Our
latam.
aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Szybciej, chcę szybciej.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Let's
Can't say
go.
no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to
Jebiście
get
się
above
lata.
it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Iu. No, czemu przerwało? O kurwa.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Let's go.
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As
Trochę
for you,
przyps.
you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Aha, to o co jej chodziło.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Both Hogsfields.
Ten co? Przecież nie biorę udziału.
About what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Ravenclaw should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Coś dla mnie.
I know a discreet place near there.
Ja to chcę.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
A chodźmy pierw do tego Pipina. Przecież to z automatu działa. Nie, oni nie mogą tego ustawiać. Co to było?
Revelio.
O, mi tu tak brzęczy blisko. Gdzie to jest?
Revelio.
Gdzie to tak brzęczy?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Nie, chcesz mi dać robotę. Przecież pisałeś.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I
Te
wouldn't
punkty
mind
sobie
having a look at
wrócić.
her potion recipes one day.
Tamtego konta. Tylko nie pamiętam, jak ta komenda się nazywała. Rename? Coś? Ale to musi być te same konto, bo to samemu się wpisuje. Nie chcę teraz odpalać przeglądarki ani nic, bo mi dobrze gierka chodzi i streama nie wywala.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Kurde, nie mogę latać jeszcze na tym miotle.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Działa? Tak, działa.
Levioso. Accio.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when...
Levioso. Accio. Cavalso. Accio. Incendio.
No i co teraz? Jak zapierdala.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Jeszcze 500 metrów. Kawałeczek. Podbiegniemy. Ogarnę to potem. No, bo było podpalone, to i piszczy, nie? O, będzie fight.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Kurde, na 3 hity? Ładna jest ta gierka.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. There you go. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio.
Jak się zostawi im mało HP i je się podpali, to właśnie tak biegają. Jebane pająki. Dlatego ja je tak palę też. Niech mają, kurwa, przynajmniej w gierce. Można tu pomęczyć trochę. Te pajęczaki złe. No, następne.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Ugh.
Revelio.
Oj. Ale ładnie. Tereny. Szkoda, że nie można kamery zmienić. Oddalić jakoś. O właśnie, a gdzie jest ta wierzba, tak? Dobrze mówię? Ta wierzba to była? Te drzewo, co tam niby obok Hogwartu, te takie ruszające się. W drugiej części było. Znaczy w każdej było, ale w drugiej części było najbardziej pokazywane. Nie widziałem jej tego. A niby to jest od początku Hogwartu.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like
Revelio.
Pochyły dom. Miejscowi nazywają go pochyłym domem ze względu na niecodzienny kąt. No jest pochyły, no kurde. Kurde, ja bym nie dał rady mieszkać w takim czymś. Nie mogę sobie miotły zabrać? No nie mam jeszcze tego zaklęcia.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Podlewanie chmurką, patrzcie.
Always late, that Pippin.
Czary. Co zajebiste czary.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
No poczekaj, zaraz ci przyniosę.
Revelio.
Korzeń imbiru. Oberżysta w Cambridge ma zawsze pod ręką korzeń imbiru, by pomóc klientom cierpiącym na nudności i sprawić, że będą pić dalej.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Nic
What
nie
are you up
powiesz?
to now?
Wóz bez konia, zaczarowany.
Always late, that Pippin.
Poczekaj jeszcze chwilę. Pierw pozbieram skrzyneczki.
Repulsor.
Oj, nie to.
Revelio.
Ule. Świat czarodziejów, tak samo jak świat Mongolii, potrzebuje miodu do herbaty. Zameczek. No dobra. Tam jakiś piór jest. A, to
That
jest tam
Pippin should have been here by
zagadka.
now.
Czy ja dam radę tą zagadkę wykonać? Udało się czy nie? Nie odblokowałem tego, za mało mam tych kwiatów, malwy.
Always late, that Pippin.
A nie, odblokowało się. Gdzie to ma iść? Powinien być jakiś dół się
That
pojawić.
Pippin
czy
should
coś.
have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
A gdzie to musi lecieć? Pojawił ten dół się jakiś coś tu? Ja tu muszę dać.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Chyba się nic nie pojawiło. Ja tego nie widzę.
Always late, that Pippin.
No przestań z tym Pipinem, ja już to mam wszystko.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Byliśmy w chacie Hagrida, jest pusta. Bo to się dzieje przed Harrym Potterem, nie? I przed Hagridem, jak widać. Albo Hagrid jest teraz uczniem. I tu może go poznamy.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Serio? Ktoś ci wszedł na chatę?
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
A nie mogę się a ty? Muszę to wypić.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Kurde, musiałem telefon na chwilę odstawić. Bo się tak nagrzał. Pod ładowaniem jest, ale strasznie się nagrzał. Bo miałem podgląd ciągle, ale... Kurde. Tak rękę przyłożyłem i naprawdę jest gorący. Wam też się tak te smartfony grzeją?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
No ale naprawdę, gorący, dałem go na parapet. Przy oknie, żeby się schłodził.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
To trochę dziwne.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
No. Misja ukończona, lecimy na lekcję? Albo do tego ziomka, co nas będzie czarnej magii uczyło. O tak. Zdobądź i wypróbuj napar gazowy. Kupić miotłę.
Come on in. Healing
Pokaż mi
potions
jeszcze
are a specialty
swoje
here, should you need any.
produkty, pokaż mi swoje towary. 1000. Wolę przepis kupić, sam to
A
zrobić.
wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Gdzie mam te przypisy? Kurczę, gdzie te przepisy są? O, punkty do rozdania. Nic nie mamy. Nie wiem, co będę potrzebował, żeby zrobić ten eliksir. Dopiero jak tam podejdę do kociołka w szkole. A pewnie zabraknie jakichś tam produktów. Dzień dobry.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Nimbus 2000. Aha. Czyli nie ma znaczenia.
That item is of the highest quality.
Tą chyba wezmę. Jak ta wygląda?
That item is of the highest quality.
Nie, chyba to najlepsza.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Yeah. Wszystkie maniaki wydaliśmy.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Skąd się wzięła miłość do mioteł?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special prize.
Normalnie,
The
sponsored
time
stream.
trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Tu nie można latać.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Co tam, Lisiu, siemanko.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Przytrzymaj tab, na następnej naciśnij 3. No w końcu. Zajebiście. Latamy na miotle. Ravenclaw. Taką mi gierka dała. Latam jak Harry Potter.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that
Yeah,
class
but
is only for beginners,
Slytherin.
troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it.
Ja
Slytherin
będę czarnoksiężnikiem z
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, fifth year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, fifth year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
No jeszcze zobaczymy, no to wyścig.
Made it.
No nie. O kurwa. Nie mogę.
Brilliant.
Tylko chyba lecę.
Success.
Jedno ominąłem. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie problemu przez to.
Ho, ho!
Did it.
Fuck.
Ho, ho!
Made it. That wasn't too bad.
Najlepszy czas. No to git.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won.
Wygrałem.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever best Imelda's
To
time.
co, lecimy?
She's been the top racer for too long.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Teraz to można, kurde, podróżować semiotu, a nie szybko podróżować, tak będzie ciekawiej. No nie? Lepiej chyba tak latać niż szybkiej podróży używać teraz.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Wow, nie tu. Czar mają rzucony, nie można latać. Specjalnie taką wybrałem. Ej, a czy mogę?
Levioso! Accio!
Do kotła go wrzucić.
Levioso! Accio!
Od prędkości się pali.
You're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
O 12 trzeba wrzucić. Halo, jest ktoś od słapów? Trzeba sowę wysłać. Czy ktoś jest od słapów?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Tylko milion. Dobra. Co my tu mamy? Możemy polecieć teraz. Zrobić eliksir. Możemy się teleportować, bo to ciężko mi się odnaleźć w Hogwarcie ogólnie. Dobrze, że porobili tyle tych teleportów w Hogwarcie. Bo tam jednak ciężko się odnaleźć. Owoc figi, trupi fetor. Owoc figi, trupi fetor. Zapamiętajcie. Figa i fetor.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Kupiłem to?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
On nie ma figi. Od kogo kupię
I hope
figę?
to see you again. Farewell for now.
Może tu na tym stanowisku będą mieli. Tu chyba ktoś sprzedawał, nie? Nie tu. Po drugiej stronie. Fajnie się lata, fajnie. To tu sprzedawali? Nie. teraz możemy tu sobie pozwiedzać. Chyba nie byliśmy.
Revelio.
Nic tu nie ma, naprawdę nic tu nie dali. No zamok, którego nie otworzę. O, to tam było.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Dzień dobry, masz figę?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Kurde, nie ma. Niedobrze.
I hope to see you again sometime.
No, idziemy się nauczyć zaklęć czarnej magii. Misja jakaś poboczna tu jest?
Revelio. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Nie mieliśmy tej misji zaznaczonej w książce. Dopiero jak tu podeszliśmy się
Hidden
pojawiła.
herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Zróbmy to.
If those bouncing bulbs get hit,
Wcześniej jeden drugiego rozwalił.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin Rebellion by heart.
Ten smok się rusza. Pyk, książeczka.
Revelio. Incendio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
On tutaj poszedł? Dziwnie ta kartka poleciała.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Lumos. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
O. To te rośliny z Harry'ego jedynki. To trzeba wyluzować.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Zajebiście to wygląda. Jestem Harry Potter.
Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Co to będzie mnie atakować? Nie. Nie można więcej?
Incendio!
Kurde, drabinę podpaliłem, się zaczęła palić. Ciekawe, czy by się dało wyjść wtedy.
Incendio! Revelio!
Skrzynek. O, tu coś jest? A to zejście.
Revelio!
Jeszcze jedna skrzyneczka. To na górze chyba brzęczy.
Revelio!
Gdzie jesteś? Kurde, że się skakać nie da na dół. To nasza roślina. A za 10 minut będzie znowu. Pani profesor.
Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom. Not sure we should
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Open the door.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Niech majer naszego domu.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Poziom map. Mieliśmy iść tu na górę. Na lekcję czarnej magii. teraz będzie ciekawie.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage
W
just
sumie
here.
wcześniej, jak robiliśmy z nim pojedynek, się nie skapłem, że on jest z naszego domu. No to nieźle.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Revelio.
With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. He's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
O kurwa. To dojebali znak, nie? Na zakazane zaklęcia. No nieźle.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo,
To nie,
we singed
to
our
nie jest chyba
eyebrows.
ten zakazana magia.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
A on nas może uczyć czarnej magii.
She misses Hogwarts.
No,
She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack.
Kurde, automatycznie
There was this
powiedział, nie miałem
portkey
wyboru.
A portkey? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Kurde, a Jultom zaufamy mu.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll
zaufaliśmy
send you
mu,
an
bo
out.
on nam też dał tajemnicę, tylko jak się okaże, że każdy o tym wie, nas w ciula robił. Chociaż, no...
Confringo!
Możemy to ulepszyć? Tak jest. Dziwne wyjście.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
No i chuj, kurde, on nas oszukał. Nikt miał nie wiedzieć o tym, tylko on.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Dobra, dobra, wezmę. A możemy teraz tam wejść? Zgoda. Kurde, bym musiał... Nie zniknie mi to? Oby nie. Idziemy. Do pokoju życzeń. Pokaż mi drogę, książko. Jak poleciała.
Lumos.
Póki to wszystko fajnie działa. Gitarka.
I could wander the greenhouses for hours. Just need to avoid the venomous tentacles.
Idziemy do wicedyrektorki, do Weasley. No te obrazy się nie ruszają.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Pokój życzeń.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Szkoda, że nie? Co nie?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment.
Lumos.
Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco. the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
A, no co? Next zaklęcie. Pyk. Pyk. Iwanescu.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Whoa.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its
Revelio.
uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Jaki elf?
Is that... Goodness. My
A, czekałem na
old
ciebie
schoolbag.
całe wieki. Może przydzielono ci
wondered where
kilka
that had got to.
talii pergaminu więcej niż się
Can't believe it's still here.
spodziewałaś.
I'll just
Proszę daj
take a
znać,
quick
jeśli
look at this.
chcesz się jeszcze
Give you an
spotkać.
opportunity to
Pozdrawiam
explore
ci.
on your own until
A,
we
i
locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Lumos.
Keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Ha! No i to mi się podoba, że obraz teraz się odezwał, że mu świecę. O to właśnie chodzi.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Tak właśnie ma być. O!
Accio.
Się wystraszyłem, pierdolę.
Trochę gotówki zawsze się przyda.
Ale głośno
Twarz
mam tu na tym
puszczająca oko,
OBS-ie.
twarz puszczająca oko, twarz puszczająca oko. 20 zł. Pozdrawiam.
No dobrze, że mam dźwięk. Nie widzę. Dziękuję za 2 dyszki. Także pozdrawiam. O, herbatka. Dziękuję za donajcika. Łoko. Wow. Da, prawdopodobnie muszę to przesunąć tu.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Nie, bo... Czekajcie, po co ja to przesunąłem? Tu nic nie ma. A to mogę gdzieś się wspinać? Dziękuję za wsparcie. A to pewnie ty, co?
Lumos.
Cicho bądź.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Dzień dobry, panie obraz.
Lumos.
Pokój poczuł się urażony, bo nie wziąłem kąpieli. Jaki pyskaty. Notatka z łazienki. Wow. Ej, no ale czekajcie, po co było tamto? Żeby to wyciągnąć. Gdzieś tu trzeba się wspiąć? Ej, a tu... Tutaj.
Revelio.
Mhm.
Levioso. Accio.
Którędy mam tam wejść?
Levioso. Accio.
Co mi to da, że ja to tu dam? Wow! I zniknęło. No, teraz jest...
Levioso. Accio.
O kurwa! Ja to przypadkiem teraz odkryłem, tak, bo to użyłem...
Levioso.
I to stało. Nice.
Revelio. Lumos.
No patrz, robię pyk i
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. Lumos.
no gra jednak, ale cichutko.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. What was that?
Kluczyk?
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Mówisz obraz? No dobra, poszukam. I się dowiem.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Czy tędy przeskoczę? Zobaczmy.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Nie, na pewno nie tędy.
Revelio.
Tu też się nie da, bo za wysoko. No nie. Chyba, że...
Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Nie mogę tego użyć przez to. Gada, myślałem, że się da. Chyba, że tu.
Accio.
Chyba o to chodziło. Tylko tam jest ten. Ten znicz. Czy ja mogę go złapać? Może z innej strony się wchodzi.
Lumos.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Aha.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes.
Potrzebuję Avada Kedavra, ale tego byś nie chciał smyku.
The room will do the rest.
Fajne czary.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Revelio.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Odblokowano biurko opisu. Użyj go, aby odkryć magiczne właściwości dowolnego Aha, czyli na te itemy. Mam 2. O nie, więcej miałem. Whoa.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
A co, gorzej wygląda jak u ciebie? Ja sobie ustawiłem teksturki na wysokie, efekty na wysokie, czy tam na ultra, a reszta na... Czekaj, pokażę ci. No i ja mam też rozdzielczość 2K, no nie? Nie Full HD, a 2K. O tak, jakość efektów wysoka, jakość tekstur wysoka, reszta na średniej i to dobrze wygląda, dobrze chodzi, nie zacina się. Znaczy to tylko jak przechodzę przez jakieś pomieszczenie i loadingi są, a tak to na razie nie zauważyłem. Nowe sterowniki wyszły godzinę temu. Nie godzinę temu. Ja mówię 3 godziny temu.
I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Kurczaczki.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Czy dostał? Nie, ja już jej pytałem, czy jej działa i tak dalej. I działa wczytane OBS. Wyczaruj stół zielarski. Dobra. Dywany, siedzenia, stoły. Kurde. A to tylko chyba się różni wyglądem. Elektryczny. O kurwa, Simsy. Normalnie robimy sobie pomieszczenie. Jaka jazda. I co mam kliknąć? A kolor mogę zmienić. Ja pierdolę. Dobra. Wyczaruj. Znajdź.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I ta chmurka, co podlewa.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Nie miałem chyba tej misji jeszcze.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
W sensie, jak ten marnował. Mam takie misje. W tej chwili. To muszę kupić doniczki też, czy nasiona? Jak to wygląda? Kurde, ten wygląd. Ile? Ja mam 208. No to nieźle.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Tylko, że ja zbieram, ale ja kupiłem po prostu receptury na eliksiry.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time.
Leviosa.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
No nawala co chwilę, wszystko zbieram. Dekoracje? A, tu już nic nie wejdzie. Podłogowe dekoracje, dawaj dywan. Co tu już nie może być? The fuck? Mam wyjebane tak naprawdę w to.
Shall we move on?
W tej chwili.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Będzie czas
The
to
altering
sobie
spell will allow you to
zrobię jakoś
customize
ładnie.
any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Nie chciałem tego rzucić, kurwa. Grysio. A, niedostępne. Irwa. Tu stylu nie mogę zmienić? rozmiar przedmiotu? Jak się zmienia rozmiar? Aha.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
A teraz mogę nagle.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Nice.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Książki uciekają. Kurde, aż tyle pomieszczeń mamy.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Fajnie. Wszystko tu można zmieniać? Potem się pobawimy. Jakie mamy misje? Ten napar byśmy potrzebowali, ale figi muszę mieć. Kurde. Idziemy do tego figa. Nie ma duchu.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogwarts.
If it isn't the...
What are you up to now?
I was hoping to see you.
Dobra, poczekaj, profesorku. Muszę rozdać punkty. Pokój życzeń. Ej, czemu punktów nie mamy? Rozdawałem ten punkt, co teraz był level? Bo trzeba odblokować następny ten zestaw zaklęć, bo ich za dużo.
You're back. Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes. Which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Kurde, bateryjki mi padły w myszce. Już wymieniłem. Ja mogę zaklęcia se tu zmienić.
Lumos!
Lumos!
No, on też odpalił. Wiesz, Awa, jak otwierać te skrzynki, co mają oko?
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Ładne to.
Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Teraz się wszyscy pojawią? Tylko ten jeden.
If only you were here to see this.
O, jest.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
No, rozkręca się. O, list dostaliśmy.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Kurde, zrób to, zrób tamto, dopiero się nauczymy. Jak mam je przebić? Wlecieć miotłą? Te balony czy co? Zaraz zobaczymy. To wlecę i będzie git. Aha. Tu jeszcze balonik jest. Tam. Jeszcze jeden. Czemu kamery w dół nie mogę dać? O kurde, teraz tam. Ciekawe, czy da się jeszcze szybciej latać. Boom. No. No i jeszcze jeden. Tylko gdzie on jest? Tam. Mamy go.
Brilliant.
I should dismount here.
Tu się wchodzi? Ten Hogwart jest naprawdę ogromny. Tyle przejść, tyle
How did you
pomieszczeń.
get on with those tasks?
Droga Madame Kogawo. Kogawo? Kurde, dziwna czcionka jest. Ciężko mi się to czyta. To wspaniałe wieści, że dołączyły pani do naszego gremium w Hogwarcie jako nowa instruktorka latania. Zaryzykuję stwierdzenie, iż praca w Hogwarcie będzie przebiegać mniej intensywnie niż nasza przygoda przy porcie Yokohama, a nigdy nie wiadomo. Ale nigdy nie wiadomo. Nie mogę się doczekać spotkania. Tymczasem, jeśli ma pani jakieś pytania, proszę się nie wahać i wysyłać słowe ciepło. Pozdrawiam. Tilda Wesley. Piszę w związku z decyzją profesora Blacka o odwołaniu rozgrywek Quidditcha. Jak pani wie, moim największym marzeniem jest dołączyć do profesjonalnej drużyny Quidditcha, a to zaprzepaści moje szanse, a w każdym razie znacznie je zmniejszy. Profesor Weasley nalega, że w tej sprawie muszę zwrócić się do dyrektora, a tymczasem zachęca do treningów indywidualnych. Wymyśliłam dla siebie wymagające ćwiczenia indywidualne, ale treningi na boisku to co innego, nie do zastąpienia. Czy mogłabym prosić, żeby porozmawiała pani z dyrektorem lub profesorem Weasley? Profesor Weasley. Jeśli zmarnuję cały ten rok, moje życie legnie w gruzach. Dziękuję, pani profesor. Medla Reyes. Nie wiem, co tam jest napisane. Ciężko mi się to czyta.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Ta, ja jestem dobrym psychologiem.
Glacius, there you go. Catching one quickly.
Nice.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Glacius!
Idziemy zawalczyć? Dobra. To jest Ewka. Co się dzieje się?
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in Charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Teraz zaznaczone?
Nothing to it.
Czy dobrzyłem? Nie, jest git.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist.
O kurczę. Nie.
I've seen worse. Akio. Try to beat that.
Nie dam rady. Chyba, że mu wywalę coś. Nie, tak też się nie da.
Akio. I'll let you have that one. Wait, did I win? I won!
Kurde.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Ha.
Accio.
Nie! Ojoj.
Accio.
What?
Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Accio.
No się to wyrzuci. Nie. Jeszcze mi zasłonił.
All in the wrist. Accio.